Call to order the Cottrellville Township Board meeting for Wednesday, June 14th, 2023. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Roll call attendance, please.
Tom?
Here.
Mary Agnes?
Here.
Lynn?
Here.
Keith?
Here.
Sherry? Here.
Okay, we have the agenda approval, the one that I presented you with, and then several things have come in. The first one we're going to ask you to delete from the agenda is the Ira Township Fire Department. They either don't have any runs or they didn't get them to me yet. They didn't come last month either. And then under new business, we have some information on a water bill that's supposed to roll the taxes, and we want to discuss that. Also, the treasurer has a motion to reorganize the treasurer's department. We're going to discuss that. And then we got some announcements to make. Let's see, I guess these really should be under new business too. Probably number 11. Case and planning group for the planning commission is going to have us sign a guidance contract, and he did ask if we could switch it to leave it the same night, the fourth Wednesday, but come in at 6 and be out of here by 7:30. So, because he has a conflict, he's got another township he's got to take care of. Also, number 12 under new business. Permission to have the playground sprayed with weed killer, because we're going to put some new mulch down with permission of the board. The mulch will be delivered in a pile, and it's going to be under $5,000. So, and the weed killer to put down before we put the new mulch down to kill everything kind of before, because we only do it once a year, every couple of years. We have a quote for $700 from Tim's Lawn Service, who does our grass cutting for the park in the township. And then there's an invoice from PCE for May for $26,150 that has to go on the agenda. And I think that's it. So with your permission, I need a motion to approve the attached agenda plus the additions and deletions that we just discussed.
I'll make the motion.
We have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay. All in favor signify by saying aye by roll call vote, please.
Mary Agnes?
Yes.
Keith?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Lynn?
Yes.
Sherry? Yes.
Motion carried. Thank you very much. The next item is the consent agenda. On it, we have the regular meeting minutes from Wednesday, May 10th. We have all the approvals of the treasurer's reports, the reconciliation of the tax account as of April 30th, the reconciliation of the general checking as of April 30th, cash summary report by general fund for April 30th, and the Cottrellville Township Investments Report as of April 30th. We also have the clerk's reports, the revenue and expenditure report beginning May 1st, ending May 31st. That's 24 pages. 3B is approval of paychecks, payroll dates from May 1st through May 31st, a gross total amount of $26,788, and paychecks number 3439 through 3460. We'll also have approval accounts payables, $32.10 in the opens, $663,191.37 in 34 checks of payables that check number 21,658 through 21,691. The third item is $1,059. There's 3 tax disbursements that went out. And of course, the grand total of the payables and the disbursements are $664,251.32 in the amount of 37 checks. We also have the Marine City Fire Authority runs for May, and we deleted the Ira Township because we didn't get them. I need a motion to approve the consent agenda with those items plus the things that we've have to go through on the rest of the agenda. So, do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
I'll support. All in favor signify by saying aye by roll call vote, please.
Tom?
Yes.
Keith?
Yes.
Mary Agnes?
Yes.
Lynn?
Yes.
Sherry? Yes.
Motion carried. Thank you very much. The next item is open session. Anyone want to address the board from the audience on anything that's on the agenda at this time? And it's 7:35. No one wishes to speak. We'll go on to unfinished business, which we have some things going, but nothing that has to have any board action at this time. The next item is new business. Request by the Deputy Treasurer, Nicole Hart, that the Board of East China School District to collect the 2023 district summer school property taxes levied upon the property located within the boundaries of Cottrellville Township as described by Resolution R2023-02. The proposed cost to collect will be $3 per parcel. That's an annual thing that we take care of. We usually do it a little earlier than this, but it must have got lost on my desk. But it's prepared. I'll suspend with the reading because you got it to read. Was there any questions? If not, do we need a motion to approve item number 1 in that resolution, please?
I'll make the motion.
Support?
I'll
Anybody?
second. I'll
Okay,
second.
good. All in favor signify by saying aye by roll call vote, please.
Tom,
Yes.
Keith,
Yes.
Mary Agnes,
Yes.
Lynn,
Yes.
Sherry, yes.
Okay. All right, the next item is Assessor Barb Schutt was asked to reimburse for her to be reimbursed for her educational class for processing documents in the assessment administration. The class is in regards to sale documents and how to process them and use sales for neighborhood analysis from the BSNA program, software program that we have. She's already paid the $275 in order to make the deadline. So I would make a motion to approve that $275 to
I'll
reimburse
support.
Barb.
I'll support.
Okay, we have a support. All in favor signify by saying aye by roll call vote.
Lynn,
Yes.
Keith,
Yes.
Mary Agnes,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Sherry, yes.
Motion carried. Thank you very much. Next item is the request for the board approval of the tax bill printing and folding and inserting into double window envelopes, sealing, sorting, and mailing first class by a company called KCI in Grand Rapids, Michigan, in the cost of not to exceed $1,650, of which includes approximately $905 in postage and $745 in services, rendering and assembling. The check for the postage in the amount of $901.97 has been written on check number 021680, and it was forwarded to KCI to make sure that our work was done and in the mail by June 30th. And that has been done, but we need to approve the payment.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Okay, all in favor signify by saying aye by roll call vote.
Tom,
Yes.
Mary Agnes,
Yes.
Lynn,
Yes.
Keith,
Yes.
Sherry, yes.
Okay, motion carried. Thank you again. Number 4, invoices to be paid to the township attorney from Guerin, Luco, and Miller in the amount of $1,784.50 for services rendered for the month of April. This reflects the work on the dangerous building matter, the code enforcement issues on Marsh Road in the corner of M29 and Roberts. We also will have another item, number 11, where did I put that?
You didn't actually put it on here.
Didn't I? All right, well, let's run it in there right now.
Okay.
And the other one is the second batch. This one is dated June 13th, and it has $51 for the general. It has $2,312 for dangerous buildings, and it has $68 for code enforcement. So if we could add all those together, that would be the amount of money to pay Guerin, Luco, and Miller. And I would so move to pay those things. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All right, all in favor signify by saying aye. Roll call vote.
Tom,
Yes.
Keith,
Yes.
Lynn,
Yes.
Mary Agnes,
Yes,
Sherry, yes.
motion carried. Thank you again. We're asking for a request for volunteers to add to the Township Parks and Recreation Committee. I put it on here twice, but I really want to make sure you see it, so there's nothing we have to enter on that, but I just, if it gets out on the airs on the cable TV, we want to make sure they know that. The next item is request by Deputy Nicole Hart that the Township Board revise Resolution number R 2022-17 to Resolution number R 2023-3. The paragraph which concerns itself with brand-new homes being built in our township and receives a certificate of occupancy being used in monthly calculations between June 30th and the next full year of July 1st. It shall be prorated by the month until the July 1st summer taxes are implemented into place. You've all got a copy of that. Was there any questions or concerns that, when you read through it, are you pretty well familiar with what we're trying to do there? Do you understand what that's for, Keith?
Yes,
Okay, good. I didn't know, I didn't get a chance to see you.
to get the money for the trash collection up front instead of waiting for taxes.
Well, it's just to prorate it, so, because sometimes if they build the permit and the tax bill goes out December 1st, and they get their C of O in November, then they usually get free taxes until the following
Free trash pickup.
Free garbage.
trash pickup, yeah. So, whatever. Okay, you got it. All right, let's go to the next item here.
We didn't vote on this.
Oh, yeah, can we have a motion, can we have a approval for that, please?
Thought we had a motion on that. I'll make the motion.
Okay, and I'll support. All in favor signify by saying aye by roll call. Vote for me, please.
Tom,
Yes.
Keith,
Yes,
Mary Agnes,
Yes,
Lynn,
Yes.
Sherry, yes.
motion carried. Thank you. The next item is the Decker Agency is our insurance agent, and they've raised their invoice to us by $2,700. We inquired if we could save the township money in a couple of other areas, and he has it broken down as another line item. The deductibles would have to come out of the general fund, which is currently $500. Rather than raise those deductibles, the clerk and the supervisor discussed that, and perhaps with the permission of the rest of the township board, we could lower the liability limits from $5 million down to $4 million, or $3 million, to save either $2,012 or $3,112. And that means that it would make up that difference, and the difference is the fact that we bought a used truck, and now we're insuring it. So it makes it pretty close, but it's just a matter of, like the lawyer always told us, if you've got $1 million, they'll sue you for $1 million. If you have $10 million, they'll sue you for $10 million. So it's whatever you guys want to do. Do you want to save some of that, or all of it, or what's your druthers on that? Tom, what do you think?
I don't see why we're carrying that much insurance, really.
The last page here, if you,
Yeah, I read in this part here, that if we reduced it a little bit, it'd save, what, $1,000 a year, you said?
Well, 2,700 is what it would actually,
No.
well, 2,000, yeah.
$2,000.
2012, or if we lower it to 3,112.
Each $1 million costs us $1,000.
Yes, I'm sorry, if we lower it to 3 million, we'll save 3,000.
And insurance, does that insurance cover us if we have
It's our umbrella.
if we have a
liability.
catastrophic event there in our sewer system or something? Does that insurance cover that type of work too, or no?
I don't know. I would say.
Yeah.
I know they
Because
want
that could
prices on all
That
stuff.
could get really expensive, like we almost lost that manhole up there in the river.
Well, it's your call.
are these limits per occurrence, or?
Yeah,
Oh. So that's per claim, 3 million per claim?
yeah. And it's, you could have up to 3 aggregate totals if you want. If you had, so, because lots of times you don't get sued to the second or third year even.
Yeah.
So, what do you think, Lynn?
If it's per, I don't mind, dropping to 4 million.
4 million? I would agree with that. Anybody else? You want to keep it 5, Tom?
No, my only concern is like that sewer system up there. Those people that live in the river are tough.
Kick him, will you? Under the table?
What has been the biggest claim against the township? What has been the biggest claim against the township?
I couldn't tell you. I don't think we've had anything
No,
exciting since
really.
we've been here, have we?
No.
No, I haven't heard of anything.
I haven't heard of anything.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean, the 5 million per occurrence, that just sounds really high.
Yeah.
well, you want to make that in the form of a motion then, Lynn, and I'll support it.
I'll make that motion.
Drop it to 4 million?
Drop it to 4 million?
Yes.
Okay,
Up to 4 million.
I would support that.
No, I don't want to get too low.
All in favor signify by saying aye by roll call vote, please. Whenever you're ready.
Tom,
Yes.
Keith,
Yes.
Mary Agnes.
Yes?
Lynn,
Yes.
Sherry, yes.
Motion carried. Thank you very much. All right, the next item is, we have, the clerk's office is requesting a stay in rolling a resident's water bill to summer taxes. The resident had a major water leak, and we are currently discussing how to resolve the issues surrounding it. It's been our custom for the last couple of years that when people get behind with their water bills, rather than shut them off, we flip their taxes, flip it on their taxes, and if they're a renter, the landlord comes unglued, but he gets copies of the bills as they come too, so it's not really a surprise. But we're in the middle of rolling those to taxes. Matter of fact, did she do it yet? She was gonna do it.
They were working on it.
They were working on it. They're
Um,
supposed to have it done so we can get our bills out by June 30th, so. I would just like permission from the board, if we can, to just hold off on this one resident until we get our ducks in a row. If there's no problem with that, I'd like to make that in the form of a motion.
I'll second.
All right. All in favor signify by saying aye by roll call vote, please.
Lynn,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Keith,
Yes.
Mary Agnes,
Yes.
Sherry, yes.
Motion carried. Thank you very much. The next item is a request by our treasurer for a motion to approve the reorganization of the treasurer's department. She's included, I think those all got out to people. So, a bunch of job descriptions and
4
duties.
job descriptions.
Yeah, so, they're kind of self-explanatory. Was there any questions or concerns about how we done it, or how she done it, or?
What's going to happen?
Yeah, whether you like it or not, or what do you think?
So
Any
basically
discussion?
what we're doing is that we're adding a position to the a
Treasurer's
clerk
office.
to operate the front window. The treasurer's duties will be basically being on the board, being the township board commission here, like I am now, but, and not be required to be in the office the 17 hours a week. So that way, we have someone to run the window, to take on all the collections and do the deposits, and then the deputy clerk and her, she'll be deputy clerk, and we've split the job up. She's also called the treasurer department manager, and she will do all the duties of the treasurer, except for, she'll still be the treasurer, still be, sign checks and oversee the investments of the township funds. And then the manager will, the manager, she will do all the rest of the duties of the treasurer. So that way, because we were not getting any responses whatsoever for the treasurer's position, because they had to work and be on the board, and we weren't getting anybody that way, so we had to split it up to get the job done.
Treasurer still be responsible for overseeing all this and making sure it's
Yes.
done correctly.
Yeah.
She just doesn't have to be here,
Right.
he or she. Okay.
Well, I think it's a good job that you put together, and I'm in favor of approving these as documents for amending reorganization of the treasurer's department, so I would approve, can we approve them all in one lump? All right, I'd like to approve them all in one lump, please. Do we have a motion to support?
I'll second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye by roll call vote, please.
Tom,
Yes.
Keith,
Yes.
Lynn,
Yes,
Mary Agnes,
Yes,
Sherry, yes.
motion carried.
and actually, I already have 2 applications for the position, so.
Yeah. All right, now, we got announcements. Now, wait, let's go down here to this, Steve Casson is, the planning group is the planning commission guidance gentleman that we hired to help the township, because I'm running out of gas. So this gentleman has been working with China, IRA, and now us. So I think we're gonna be, they also do clay. This work along the 26-mile road is a concern for me. We want to make sure that, you know, that we are united in that some way. So I know it's starting to fall apart with China Township, but we'd like to continue to work on that with this gentleman. Plus, he's going to bring us some stuff that's prepared. He's done this kind of work for like 40 years, so I think he's going to be a welcome addition to our commission, so that we get the correct guidance and the paperwork to back it up, because I just can't do all the digging and support for that, and because I run out of hours. So that, I just want permission to sign the agreement. I've given you a copy of the
I
agreement.
thought we already approved this.
We approved this, but he wants me to sign the back, so this is what we have for, you know. And this morning, we had a meeting with, it's the people at Economic Development in Port Huron, and they're helping Sensation Boat, which is coming from Clay Township, and they're going out to 26 and Starville. So I'd like to have him work on that too. So he's going to see if we can't help pull that together.
So are we approving, just approving the contract?
For me to
again?
sign,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I just have to sign it, so. Do we have a motion to have me assign this?
So moved.
All right. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All right. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Nay, hearing none, motion carried. Okay, let's see. The next one is permission to have the playground sprayed with weed killer before we put down the new mulch. The new mulch will be delivered in a pile when I do order it, and it should be under $5,000. So I need permission from you to spend $5,000 out of Parks and Rec, and I need permission to have Tim's Lawn Service put the weed killer down and apply it, and he wants $700 for that. Do we have a motion to approve spending that much money out of Parks and Rec?
So moved.
I'll support. All in favor signify by saying aye by roll call vote, please.
Tom,
Yes.
Keith,
Yes.
Mary Agnes,
Yes,
Lynn,
Yes.
Sherry, yes.
motion carried. We have an invoice from PCE for the month of May. There are township engineers for the sewer that we have going right now in the amount of $26,150, and I would like to get that paid when we get the next draw from the state. Do we have a motion to approve that?
I'll make a motion to approve paying project control.
Do we have support?
Yes.
Okay. We have support. All in favor signify by saying aye by roll call vote, please.
Mary Agnes,
Yes.
Keith,
Yes.
Lynn,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Sherry, yes.
Sorry, I stepped on you. Motion carried. Thank you very much. The next announcements, the Township Park will be closed for renovation starting the week of June 26th. We ordered all the playground equipment by December 1st last year to get the discount, because it all went up about 30%. And then we're going to put we're going to spray for the weeds and then put the layer of mulch down after that too. anybody that wants to volunteer with putting that mulch down would be greatly appreciated.
I'll be gone
Huh? Yeah, you'll be gone?
I'm out of town then.
Have to get in touch with my boss, but I'm sure we can figure it out.
Yeah, well, I'll furnish the backhoe or whatever you want. I don't have well, I do have a backhoe. You don't want to do it with a dozer, do you? That'd tear it
No.
up too much.
We'll just see what we got, we'll bring what we need.
Okay, we'll have it figured out. Well, they're calling for it to be a foot thick. I don't know if I'm gonna go that thick, but
Well, that might keep the weeds down too, just we'll
It
see how
might.
far it goes.
yeah, let's see.
We'll get the existing area done and any extra, then we'll go from there. But
Yeah. Did we vote on that yet? Oh, no, that was not a vote, that was just an announcement. Okay, the Township Board has been invited to attend the open house at the St. Clair County Community Mental Health Office in the city of Marine City. They're just gonna open up on the 26th of June. It's between 4:30 and 6:30 to tour the new facility and meet the staff. That's for your own information. Also, the Township Board is invited to join Grant Township for the St. Clair County Michigan Township Association Summer Quarter Meeting on Thursday, June 22nd at 11:30 for a chicken dinner, 2 sides and a beverage and a dessert. If you want to go, you have to contact the secretary, who is Benita Davis, at a secretary of the commission at Port Huron Township. The cost is $5, and the guest speaker is Justin Westmiller, who is Homeland Security's Emergency Management Director. So let me know if you want me to book that for you, or if you want to call yourself, it's okay. All right, I think I've got everything done. Did I forget anything, Sherry?
No, I don't think so.
No?
No.
Looks like I got everything. All right, do we have any
a raise for the
public comments?
A raise for the trustees, we discussed that yet?
A what?
A raise for the trustees?
Yeah, you think so? Guess again, honey.
If you're looking for something to talk about.
All right, any public comments? None? We got the announcements already made, but looking for volunteers. Board member comments, any questions or concerns, or other than that one that Tom made, which we just struck from the minutes?
This is the only park?
Pardon me?
This is the only park? The township?
Well, we have one that we bought the land for at the river. We got that on a grant a few years ago.
Up by the state, just before the state.
So, but this is just kind of like revamping. I think we put this park in 2003, if I remember right. So that equipment's, when I had them do a walkthrough a year ago to make sure that there were things that needed to be fixed, and I knew I couldn't get anybody to fix them, so I asked them to send me a guy that would also be able to, redo the stuff that needed to be redone. And that, we've already approved it the last fall, before we spent the money, so. But we really haven't touched the park much in that length of time, so, and it's held up pretty good. So,
And the last thing we need to do is put some electricity over there.
yeah, we still got that to put in. Plus, a load of sand for the sandbox when you're passing through. So, any other questions?
No.
Concerns? Then I guess we'll entertain a motion to adjourn at 7:59. Also move. Do you have support? That's your job. Okay. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Motion carried. Thank you, everybody. Hi, Carol.